Breaking news from the Fox 59 newsroom.
We do start with breaking news here. Some updates now at 6. A serious crash on the Near East Side. Debris can be seen littered all across the road here, and it's after a pretty devastating scene. What we now know is at least 8 people were hurt, including children.
Now, this happened at New York and State Streets around 3:30 today, and that's where we find Fox 59's Max Lewis live right now with the very latest on this still breaking story. Max, what do we know?
We'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Max. We also have some other breaking news dealing with traffic here. This is out in Carmel. Authorities are on the scene of a serious crash there on US 31 southbound. You're taking a live look through our NDOT cameras. This road is just before 136th Street. It's shut down now to just one lane. So as you see, traffic is pretty backed up right now. We know one person is being taken to the hospital. We'll continue to follow that traffic scene for you throughout the evening.
More breaking news now at 6. A judge has ruled the man accused of killing an Elwood police officer competent to stand trial.
A judge ruled in the case against Carl Webb Boards today. He's accused of murdering Officer Noah Shanavez during a traffic stop in 2022. Now, his attorneys have argued he should not be eligible for the death penalty. The jury trial for this is now scheduled for January. Officer Shanavez was an Elwood police officer and a military veteran. The 24-year-old served nearly a year with the department before being ambushed and killed in the line of duty.
According to the judge's order, a doctor found, quote, "There was nothing at all in my evaluation that indicated any failing in his competence. He did not present with any deficit in this regard at all." The doctor also adding he's not just competent, he's very competent, end quote.
And it has been a pretty busy day here because there's other big breaking news we're following. This one takes us here to the Marion Superior Court. A judge has declared a mistrial. It's for the man accused of killing 6 people in Indianapolis. Raymond Childs III was 17 years old when police say he killed 4 members of his own family and 2 others back in 2021.
Fox 59's Russ McQuaid was in court today and joins us tonight with the developing details in this case. Russ?
Fox 59 News.
Russ, thank you.
Let's take a beautiful live look here at our Circle City right now, where we're seeing some dry time out there, but on the horizon, a little bit of haze and possibly some raindrops.
Well, let's check in right now with Chief Meteorologist Brian Wilkes, who's tracking our forecast today. Hey, Brian.
They have been really isolated.
All right, we'll see you then, Brian. Thank you. Fox 59 is your local election headquarters. Vice President Kamala Harris officially kicked off her campaign for president today, just miles from where Republicans gathered for their convention in Milwaukee last week.
Overnight, Vice President Harris secured enough delegates to clinch the Democratic nomination, and the party is on track to make it official next week. Now, next stop on Harris's campaign trail is here in Indianapolis tomorrow. At the same time, Republican VP nominee J.D. Vance will also be making a visit to Fort Wayne. Again, that's all happening tomorrow.
Now, the vice president's visit to Indianapolis was planned well before President Biden announced that he was not seeking re-election this year. Vice President Harris is scheduled to speak at the Indiana Convention Center tomorrow for an event with Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Fox 59's Claire Curry shows us the preparations for the vice president's visit.
Fox 59 News.
Meanwhile, we're also now just 4 weeks out from the start of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. It's scheduled for August 19th through the 22nd at the United Center. Another big headline out of Washington, D.C. today. The Secret Service the director has resigned after the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
Yeah, Kimberly Cheadle stepped down hours after testifying before a House committee on security at the rally place. There are multiple investigations into what happened, including a House bipartisan task force.
Something we'll continue to watch throughout the week.
Meantime, President Biden is back in Washington, D.C. tonight. Near a busy intersection in Madison County are fed up tonight after waiting nearly 3 years for some important safety improvements.
Still ahead, the intersection's troubling past and NDOT's new timeline for this project.